G'day everyone and welcome to game 5. In this one I've just purchased the T6 medium and this is my first time I'm using it in this game, so we'll see how we go. Again, in this one, instead of running up either side, I decided to go straight up the centre with everybody else, just to see how I go with this new tank and that. And it's pretty much uneventful until we reach the little town up on the top of the hill here. As you can see, I'm not exactly the fastest tank around, but by no means am I really slow either. Coming up here, and just as I get up to here, my teammates have spotted some red tanks, and just take a shot at this one. Help my team buddies. I missed that one that just came through there on the right. Didn't even notice him. I was so focused on this one, and he hasn't even noticed me, and yet I'm right here. I'm shooting at him. Because he was so concentrated on the teammate in front of him. See, I just got shot from the right. I'm thinking it came from the left. From, reading the marker on that came up on the screen wrong. When you look at the map on the right, I'm not sure which red tank on the right side there actually was firing at me. So there was two red tanks down the side there, but they're down where I couldn't get at them. I'm looking around to see if there's anyone I can see here. There isn't, so I'll back up and see if I can do anything with the red team over to the right. Still haven't got a clear shot at anyone there. So decide to move around here to try and get into a better position to fire at them, but only to find, yes, I accidentally knock over a tree. I didn't really want to, but yeah, when I get to here and I look, I find that they're actually down the other side of the ridge where I can't get at them. So here, they're below the ridge. So I'll try and get closer. Try coming around here. And here I specifically try not to hit these trees. And at this point, red tank come nicely into view for me, and must have crippled him because he's not moving. And in the second shot, I'm able to take him out. Now I'm sort of looking around to see. At the moment, the game is pretty evenly matched. We've still got basically the same amount of tanks. Only, I think the reds, we've got the same amount. We both eliminated the same lot. Here's another T6 that's come up, and I'll take a shot. And to be quite honest, we're the same tank, and I'm not doing. It does not appear that I'm doing any damage to him at all. But he's doing lots of damage to me. I was getting really annoyed at this stage because he does not seem to be getting any damage at all from me, and yet he's just basically pounding my tank, and that's it. And as you can see by his life bar above his tank, he's had very little damage at all. So I'm thinking, what the hell's going on here? Did he have a bigger gun than me or some blasted thing? Basically, we've got the same armour. We should have had the same gun. For every bit of damage he was doing to me, I should have been doing the same to him. So yeah, I was really annoyed. Changed position to another player, and I'd actually made up my mind that after this game I'd go back to that my T6 and see if I could upgun it, see if there was a bigger gun I could put into it, and I ended up putting the 105mm howitzer into it. It's the biggest gun I could put into it. And I'm pretty sure the next game is also the T6, but has the 105mm gun in it. Then later on, after that game, I decided to see if the Sherman tank I've got actually can have a bigger gun put in it, because the Sherman I've got is actually the 76mm Sherman, not the Easy 8, the E6 version, or earlier version anyway. Yeah. So we've got. Oh, he's just been taken out. So back to my tank, back to this guy, and green players are down to 4 players, and now we're well and truly outnumbered. Now this B1, this player obviously hasn't used this tank all that often, or he hasn't realised the strong points of the tank. You should always keep the nose of this tank towards your enemy. You'll take less damage that way. It's heavily armoured in the front compared to the back. Unfortunately, this particular player keeps showing his butt towards the blasted enemy, and he keeps taking damage. When it's from the sides or the front, he doesn't take all that much damage. Here, he comes into here. I don't know if he thought that was an alleyway or something he could squeeze down, but for some unknown reason he's just going round and round, and at the moment there's only 3 green players left. I really don't know what he's trying to do here. Obviously there's 2 cars there, and we can't have that. We must get rid of the cars. That could be a danger. And instead of crushing that one, he goes up on the guard of it. It's unusual, I've never seen that before. Now he's coming under fire, and he's backing up, and yeah, he finally got rid of that car. Now he's turned his back to the enemy, and yeah, it's goodbye. And when you look at it, he was the last tank, and that's the end of it, and it's a defeat for us. And I shall see you in the next game.